If you want to be a hero to your kids, just install a backyard playset. And to make sure they have fun safely, check out these playset installation tips. I'll show you how to find the right spot for your playset, how to secure it, maintenance tips, and a lot more. Now, safety is important when it comes to your kids, so you don't want to take any shortcuts when you're installing a playset. If you need help, just call Lowe's. We can professionally install one for you. And be sure to check any local building regulations before you start. Now, choosing the right spot is key to your playset installation. You want to find a spot that is free of tree branches and has at least a 6-foot safety zone around the playset. And keep that 6-foot safety zone in mind for future landscaping. You also want to install on solid ground, but of course not asphalt or concrete. And you want to find a place that's pretty level. However, if the ground isn't level, you can level it yourself. Here's how. Start by placing 4 stakes where you want the corners. And remember to include the length of the slide or any other accessories, and the safety zone. Wrap mason string around the stakes, and then level the strings. This will give you a reference. Start removing the sod at the highest point. You can use a shovel for the whole job, or just start with a rented sod remover and follow up with a shovel. The ground should be even with the strings. Once you think you have enough ground removed, use a long level to double check the slope. With the foundation set, the next step is to assemble, and every playset is a little different. Just carefully follow the instructions included with yours. Some sets come as no-cut kits, meaning the lumber has been pre-cut to make it easier for you. Lay everything out and start with the main tower. Then add the rest of the structure. Finish up with the accessories like the swings, slide, and rope climb. And make sure all the brackets are secure. Now, once your playset is assembled, be sure to anchor it to the ground. Insert the anchor as close to the base as possible. Wrap a strap on the anchor, then drill a pilot hole and secure it with a lag screw. Now let's talk about your ground base. To contain it, you can add a border around the perimeter, but be sure to use rot-resistant lumber and always secure the corners and the joints. Now, as for the ground base itself, well, sand is soft and forgiving, but it can blow around and get into shoes and clothes. Of course, you can use it just under the playset as a sandbox. The most popular base is mulch because it's relatively soft, it tends to stay in the play area, it looks good, and it'll last a few years. Or even better, use rubberized mulch, which is even softer and it'll last a long, long time. That'll take care of the installation, but now you need to make sure everything stays safe and secure throughout the play season. At the beginning of each spring, give the playset a good cleaning with water and dish soap or a spray cleaner. Also, before the play season and every 2 weeks throughout, make sure all the bolts and hardware are tight. And look for any sharp edges and replace anything as needed. Also check for splinters and any protruding nails or screws. Now, on a monthly basis, you want to oil the moving metal parts like the swing hangers. Also check the swing seats and chains for rust and deterioration. On the ground, fill in any thin spots in the base material, like under the swings. And up above, trim branches that have grown close to the playset. At the end of the season, store the plastic parts, swinging activities, and ropes. To make the wood last longer, about every 3 years, clean the set with a pressure washer and apply a water sealer. So go ahead, build a playset in your backyard. Your kids will love you for it. For other how-to projects, check out Lowe's.com/videos.